Hey everybody, how's it going? My name's Andrew, and this is an AWS tutorial series on setting up autoscaling in AWS. In this tutorial series, we'll go over creating our autoscaling group, as well as putting our servers inside of a load balancer, and setting up a custom scaling policy using CloudWatch so we can trigger more servers to be booted inside of that load balancer. So the first thing we're going to need to do to get started is we're going to need to create a load balancer. So we'll select Create Load Balancer, we'll give it a name, we'll select our VPC, and we'll select all available subnets. We'll assign a security group of all inbound and outbound traffic wide open. Our health check will be on just /, and we don't need to add any tags, and we can go ahead and click Create. So we can see our load balancer has successfully created. Now we need to create a launch configuration. We'll create autoscaling group. We'll create a launch configuration. We'll select an AMI that I've already created, which basically has Apache 2 installed in it. Just a simple web server. We'll use a T2 micro and we'll give it a name. Our storage is fine. Our security group will be the exact same as the load balancer. And we'll create our launch configuration with a key pair I've already created. Now we'll select a group name to assign it to. We'll start with one instance. We'll select our VPC and all of our subnets, the same subnets we added in the load balancer. The key here is to go to Advanced Details. And inside Advanced Details, we'll want to check Receive Traffic from Elastic Load Balancers. And we'll select Autoscaling. And what this will do is this will boot these servers inside of that load balancer. Now later I'll show you custom policies, and what these are ways to increase or decrease your group size based on CloudWatch alarms. And what we'll do is we'll scale between 1 and 5 instances, so that way we can add a little bit more to the cluster. When these servers come up, we're going to give them a name of autoscaling. We'll go ahead and click Review, and we'll create our autoscaling group. And so now what you'll notice is we have desired instances to be 1, our minimum is 1, and our maximum is 5. And so if we go ahead and refresh, we now have 1 instance in service. And so if we go to our Instances tab, we can see that we have an instance running called Autoscaling. And if we go to our load balancer, we can see that we have our servers inside of our load balancer. So autoscaling has automatically done this work for us. And so now we want to create a CloudWatch alarm. So we'll go ahead and click Create an Alarm. We'll go to ELB Metrics. And just to make this simple, we're going to select Healthy Host Count. We'll give it a name and a description. And what we're going to do is we're going to say whenever the healthy host count is less than a specific number, which we'll give 2, we're going to want to boot more servers. And we can delete this action here because we'll select this inside of our autoscaling group. And we can see here that our alarm is going off. So what we're going to do is we're going to attach this to a custom scaling policy inside of our autoscaling group. So we'll go to Scaling Policies, we'll attach policy, we'll give it a name, and we'll select the alarm to go with it, and we'll say healthy host count, and we'll add 2 instances right into our load balancer whenever this alarm is hit. So we'll click Create, and we'll notice here that this alarm is going to get triggered and these servers are going to get booted right away. So if we refresh, we'll see that we now have 3 instances in service, 3 are desired, the minimum is 1, and the maximum is going to be 5. So we can still boot even more inside of this autoscaling group. We'll notice we have 2 more servers up, and if we jump over to our load balancer, we'll see that those other 2 servers are now inside of our load balancer and our alarm is now healthy. So that concludes our tutorial on setting up Amazon's autoscaling groups. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them in the comment section below. And please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.